Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Part two, y'all. It's Sunday, so it's time for your Sunday service, soul food, and spiritual session. And spiritual tea session, excuse me, with LadySpeech in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. You could be anywhere in the world, absolutely positively anywhere in the world, and you are somewhere in the world, and you're choosing to share some time and space with me, honey. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. If you like what you're doing, if you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, I hope you like what you're doing. But if you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling this, if you're feeling me, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, notifications bell, and follow and join and all that good stuff. Now we're going to try this again. Second time's a charm. I call into existence the fact that this live here is going to go off without a hitch. If you are following me, you know we just tried this. Spirit was heavy and deep, and we're going to continue that energy. We are back. Welcome back to all my OGs. Welcome back to all my newbies. Welcome back. We're going to get this message out no matter what. Can't nothing stop me. Can't stop. Won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop. I'm going to go ahead and keep that last iteration, that last try of the reading up, because even though some of the parts of the audio were bad, I'm praying and hoping that, number one, the audio corrects itself in the repost. But number two, there were still some messages that came through there that I think are very, very valuable and need to be heard. So that is currently posted and will stay up. All right. But for those of the people who are tuning in right now, for those people who just find this video randomly and don't want to go seek part two, I will do a bit of a reiteration of what it is that we're doing. I will summarize the messages that we have seen and heard so far, and we're going to dive back into the reading. So for the newbies, the OGs, you know what's up. If you were just here, you know what's up. But if you're just happening upon this here reading, this is a divination. I've got my trusty affirmation box, so we will be pulling at random from this affirmation box, and we will be speaking affirmations. We're going to participate in some call and response. I'm going to say the affirmation in order to fill up my cup, and then I'm going to encourage you to repeat the affirmation so that you can fill up your cup, okay? So that you can affirm your wonderful and beautiful self. You know what I realized I didn't do in that last one is I didn't introduce my rock friends. I am 1,000% always surrounded by at least 10,000 Loa, at least 10,000 spirits, at least 10,000 Orisha. But when I do these readings for you, I bring my rock friends, okay? So first and foremost, let me introduce you to my Lepidolites. All the calming good energy, this right here gives you all of the good energy. I also have my fluorite. I'm into the purple today. My fluorite, this is heavy with purple. This fluorite is heavy with that purple beautifulness. And then we've got my black tourmaline in the place to be. All that protection energy. And then we've got my amethyst skull clearance. Clarence is here to help protect me and guide me. You know what? I wonder if Spirit was acting up because I did introduce my rock friends. Was this y'all? Was this y'all? Was this you? Because I didn't introduce you to the people. If it was, I'm sorry. You ain't got to be so dramatic if that was y'all. I apologize. Anyway. It is what it is. Okay. And let me tell you something. One thing that I have come to understand as being a medium and working with spirit and ancestors is that spirit does utilize electricity a lot. So I don't think what was happening in that last reading was an accident. And I'm thinking it might have been the rock friends, because y'all know I introduced the rock friends every single time. And the rock friends were just sitting over here looking at me like, you see me? They're looking at each other like, you see me? I see you. Does she see me? He don't see us? That might have been what happened. Anyway, the rock friends are introduced. We back. Hey, we back. We good now. Everything is fine. Everything is good. Good morning. Good afternoon. If you are here, you're right on time. So, round two of Sunday Soul Food. I'm going to do a little recap and then we're going to move on. We started off hella strong, spankings out of the woodwork, came out of left field, smacking us up and down. Welcome to the honey space. Welcome, Cody. We just got smacked up and down in the last one. Okay, to recap that spanking, because of course I gotta go over it. Number one, the King of Cups. Get a hold of your emotions, process them, make room for the sadness, make room for the happiness, make room for the range of emotions, and respect rage. Respect all of it, all right? Respect all of it, okay? Deal with your emotions. Step up your emotional intelligence. And please acknowledge that a lot of us, we did not grow up with emotionally intelligent people, and that was on purpose. Please understand that a lot of us are emotionally stunted because it makes more money. When you are not emotionally intelligent, when you are unhealed, you are easily pliable. You are made more easily into the will of other people. Okay? So this is not by accident that your parents were made to be as dysfunctional as they have been. It's not by accident that you have been emotionally stunted, but now that you are coming into some awakening, some knowledge, you need to do something about it. So get into it. The next couple weeks, you are going to be presented with your emotions at a very big level. Do not stuff them down. Don't do that. Don't stuff your emotions down. Don't run from your emotions. Stop. And especially those shadow emotions. A lot of you have some unchecked grief you need to mess with. Get with a therapist. Get with your spiritual support system and team. Get with your art. Get with your spouses. Get with your friends. Get with your chosen family. Get with your trusted blood family. Get with yourself and get to expressing yourself. Make room for the good, the bad, and the ugly of emotions because that's part of life. Receive your emotions, accept your emotions, make room for your emotions, and then release your emotions. And then release your emotions. And then release your emotions. So many folks don't want to deal with the shadow emotions, and that's simply not okay right now. Okay? Deal with it. Deal with it. Deal with it. Healthy coping mechanisms when it comes to your emotions. On the flip side, Spirit is telling me to mention that a lot of you, there's some of you who won't allow yourself to feel joy or happiness because you don't think you deserve it. And you need to look at that. And you need to heal something around your heart because you deserve to be happy. There are some of you who are not happy simply because the only thing that's standing between you and happiness is you deciding to be happy and you understanding that you are worth being happy. Some of you won't decide to be happy because you don't feel like you're worth being happy, and you need to fix that. You're worth happiness, and you ain't got to do nothing to qualify for that. It's just because you exist, you deserve to be happy. Look at where that comes from and heal it. Address it. Look at where that comes from and heal it. Address it. Look at where that comes from and heal it. Address it, honey. Address it, honey. We have the King of Pentacles. It is time, baby, to address poverty mentality. It's time to look at your relationship with money. It's time to look at, for some of you, the Spirit is giving me the message. For some of you who are entrepreneurs, you are undercharging because, again, you don't value your work. You don't value your time. You don't value your labor. You need to do that. Some of you, you're doing good. Some of you, you understand what's going on here. Some of you, you have really looked at and balanced out your relationship with money, and because of that, your relationship with abundance, because of that, you're going to receive more abundance. All of us, though, need to look at our relationship to money, and those, especially as those of us who have been indoctrinated, have lived in capitalistic societies. Every capitalistic society that we live up under is based on slave economy. It's a slave economy, capitalism, which means it's inherently about dishonoring bodies, not valuing people, treating people as the currency. And because of that, that has given us a real nasty relationship with abundance and currency. We all need to look at where we stand with that and do some healing around it. That's it. That's all. We all need to look at where we stand with them and do some healing around it. Do some healing around it, okay? So that we can receive abundance. For some of you, you are getting ready. Spirit is about to bring an overfall, an abundance to you. You need to be ready to receive it. So you need to deal with and do some healing around you receiving you getting good things. Do some healing work around it. For some of you, you're gonna get some good things, and for some of you, if you don't appreciate what you got, you're about to lose a good thing. Okay? So, good Lord, we're still having some audio issues. Let me check in with these comments. All right. Wolverm said, "Oh boy, this is a lot for me right off the bat." Yeah, honey, this is spanking. We going in. Whitney said the rock friends felt some type of way. Yeah, they did. Matua said they really said we gonna rock this message if you don't show us the rocks. Exactly. My rock friends were like, they need to show punch. I'm gonna do that. I hope, friends, let us pray that the audio comes in again too. I'm so sorry. And if I'm saying your name wrong, I'm so sorry, baby. I'm really praying this comes through for you and like this audio, it gets beautiful. Let's see. Philip said, in between jobs and not happy about it. I'm in a new city and need to rebuild a massage practice here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Yeah, it's hard being in between new spaces. It's hard. Yeah, you know what? Tourmaline. You get it here. Rock friends, help me out with the audio. Rock friends, help me out with the audio. Come on, rock friends, do your thing. Come on, rock friends, help me out with technology. Come on, rock friends. Come on, rock friends. Okay, I hope that did something. I'm really trying. This is my solution. This is my real life solution to this problem. This is how I solve all my problems. I can burn songs. I'm having a problem. I throw my rock friends in. Start doing magic. That's my entire life. I'm sure there's a technical reason what's going on. I choose to answer this with the rock friends. What's going on? Are we in retrograde? Oh, rock friends. Rock friends. Okay, we do the other one. Hello, come on. Hello, come on, rock friends. I have a reading to get through. Rock friends, fix the audio. Rock friends. Oh God. If this wasn't my iPhone, I would literally throw this rock at it. Oh my God. Okay, let's just go. For real. It is, and you know what? I don't know. You know what? Yeah, let me check in with myself. Good Lord. I don't feel in danger, but I do know I carry some very like big spirits. So like, I'm just trying to be mindful of they might. I know I be coming in hot. So ancestor spirits, like if that's y'all, can we comment down on my end? If that's the heart energy, let's kill me. Not disrupt the audio. Thank you. All right, so let's keep going. We're going to do some affirmations and then we're going to get back into the cards, okay? So, this affirmation is for those who identify as queer. If you don't identify as being queer, then it is what it is. Just hold some space. There is no shame in being queer. 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 This is a allow it to wash over me and deliver me to these blissful places. I joyfully follow the flow of life. I allow it to wash over me and deliver me to blissful places. I joyfully honor the flow of life. I allow it to wash over me and deliver me to blissful places. I joyfully follow the flow of life. I allow it to wash over me and deliver me to blissful places. You know what? In this moment, I've decided to release. I don't know what's going on with this audio, but we're just going to push through, okay? Provided it doesn't go off on for long periods of time, I'm just going to release and relax into it. There's some battles we can fight. There's some battles we can't. Spirit is strong with this one, okay? And I know y'all are strong as well, all right? So we're just going to do what we got to do. And sometimes that's the message. Sometimes Spirit's going to rock the boat. And the message and the test is, are you going to stay dedicated to the task? Even when Spirit is rocking the boat. It doesn't necessarily mean you're not doing what you're supposed to do. But are you dedicated to what you've been called to do? So we're going to test that. And we're going to stay dedicated, my loves. We came in hot today. Okay? All right, so sacred water. And then I have to remember that too. That is a lesson. I have to remember that too. I be having fun, but I carry big energy. I carry big spirit. I have to remember, like, a lot of spirit responds to me. So even in my bigness, in my emotion, it doesn't mean that I need to tamper myself. It doesn't mean that I need to dampen any part of my spirit. I just need to direct it. That's it. That's all. All right, we're going to move on to the Seasons of the Witch deck, okay? Oh, thank you. Wolvern said you carry safe energy. Thank you. That really does mean the world to me. I know what it feels to be unsafe. I know what it feels to be unsafe. There are so many people out here who are hell-bent on hurting people. And even though I intellectually understand it, my heart just does not understand that. And it is an honor to make safe space for myself, but to be that for other people. So the fact that y'all feel safe here means the absolute world to me. Because I want you to feel safe here. And the only way that we can do real healing is if we are safe. It is my belief that most people will do exactly what they need to do if you give them the safety to do it. Most people will do the healing they need to do. Most people will come to the realizations they need to come to. Most people will do the work they need to do if they feel safe enough. Most people can become who they are meant to be if they feel safe enough. I know intimately what it means to not feel safe in your own body, not feel safe in your house, not feel safe with the people you love. I never want anyone to feel unsafe around me. Unless it's a scene that we've negotiated in a certain lifestyle. But even then, there's always safety. There's contracts and negotiations, even then. All right. I love you guys so much. Oh my God, you guys said safe spankings. Yes, only safe spankings here. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Olivia, yep, bringing out the saw one right here. Bringing out the saw one right here. Thank you so much. I love you all. I love you all. Matua, am I saying your name correctly? Please let me know, Matua, if I'm saying your name correctly. I love you all, and thank you guys for following me into the next live to part 2. All right, so we have the Sacred Waters card. Drunken by the swell of the sea, I can feel the blanket of her embrace, unafraid of the presence, releasing the cords. I call her in, I call her deeply within. Okay. So this is about release, okay? So there's going to be a lot of emotions. We just talked about the King of Cups, all of the emotions coming up and just allowing, making, room for those emotions. The sacred waters is about a lot of things. Number one, cry, cry and cry. Go ahead, let the sacred waters cleanse you. Let the sacred Matua said you were saying it correctly. Okay, I want to make sure. I hate fucking up people's names. And that's a beautiful name. That's a beautiful name. So safe space. I say safe space. I'm on all the things. Sacred waters. Let the tears flow. Let the tears flow. Let the libation flow from your eyes. Okay. This is about releasing into sacred waters. If you can get to the ocean, if you can get to a river, if you can get to a stream, if you can get to a flowing body of water, do that and do some releasing work. If you can dip a toe, a hand, your full body in, do that if it's safe enough. If you can release some things into it that are safe enough, don't release like plastics or anything, but biodegradable stuff. You have offerings. It's a time of release, my loves. Okay, it's a time of letting go. It's a time of letting go. It's a time of letting things pass through. It's a time of letting the healing release happen to you. Okay. Release, 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 release. Cleanse. And we have a water reference, so it's going to be, this is a cleansing release, okay? This is a release that's about a sweeping away of things. This is about a clearing that's happening. Also, this is a reminder for all of you to take your spiritual bath. I just bought, and actually I'm going to pull it out. Where is this at? It's in there. I just bought a new pot because I could not find my old pot that I used to use to create my spiritual bath. I just bought a new pot. And so I'm going to be on your spiritual baths this week, okay? When you're in the shower, when you take your regular baths, you can also use that as space and time to release, take that time in your shower. My everyday shower is some of my most sacred time and some of my most potent prayer time. When I marry that action of prayer with water, when I take a few moments to just meditate and be, that is really some sacred time spent, okay? So sacred waters, it's time to release. 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 Releasing, the emotions around negative things that happen to you. It's just time to release, okay? So get into that. Let the tears flow through you. We have the bee, all right? The message of the bee. Don't drink of life, all of life from one flower, for there are many to taste and explore. You know why honey tastes so good? Because it's made from many different experiences that the bees have. It's not just one flower. It's many flowers. It's many flowers. It's many different things. Explore. Explore. Let yourself be expansive. Explore your life, darling. Open yourself up to new experiences. Step out of your comfort zone. It's time to do new things. It's time to go in a new direction. It's time to flow in a new way. Newness. It's time for newness, my dears. It is time to let yourself to experience different realities, different things. It is time for you to drink from many different experiences. Indulge all of yourself. You aren't just one thing. So many of you are like, I'm just a mom. I'm just this. I'm just a teacher. I'm just old. I'm just. You're many different things. I am a warrior. I am a fighter. I am a king. I am a leader. I'm a student. I'm a dominant. I'm a submissive. I'm a teacher. I have an extremely private introverted side. I have an extremely extroverted side. I am all things. I am all these things. I contain multitudes, as do you. And all of these things, I am an artist, I am a burlesque dancer, I'm a poet, I am a writer. I'm very, very free. And there's parts of me that are conservative. All of these parts, in order for me to experience true satisfaction in my life, need to be expressed. You are diverse within yourself. Honor that diversity. Honor all of the great multitudes that are you by allowing yourself to dip into different experiences, to expose these parts, to encourage these parts, to pour into these parts of you. Honor your inner diversity. You contain multitudes, my dear. You contain multitudes. Birth new parts of you by stepping out of your comfort zone. Give birth to new parts of you by going into new experiences with an open mind. Not just one flower. Drink from many flowers. All right, dear hearts, let's keep going with the reading. Let's keep going with the readings. Matua said, hey, I don't wear the markings of hundreds of my ancestors only to be one thing. I heard that, baby. I heard that. I heard that. All right. Let's check in with the comments. We got amen, amen. Inspiration for multitudes. That's right. Lady Small said, my shower cleanse mantra. I am scrubbing away the negative and washing it down the drain. I love this. I love this. Thank you, Lady Small. Thank you. I love it. We forget that like magic is the big things, but magic is also a series of small intentional gestures that get you to the outcome you need as well. Let's see. Matua gave great advice to Naomi. Water is water. Put the intent into it and it will work how you need to. Y'all forget the sacredness of, as a practitioner and especially as someone who is on the road to becoming a mambo, a voodoo high priestess. Yes, a lot of workings and spells can require a lot of ingredients. But we forget the power in intent, prayer, and in the simple. If all you have is prayer and water and fire, you have the powerful foundation for powerful working. Speak to water itself. When I'm in the shower, I speak to that water. I recognize that it is alive. I recognize that it does not belong to me, that it simply uses me as a vessel. That's how powerful water is. I need it, but it does not need me. And it simply passes through. When you understand the power of water, you can use it, you can marry it with your intent, and it can do great things for you. Great things for you. All right, I see that we are, there was some issues again with the audio, but we're going to keep it going. We're going to keep it going. Olivia said, seeing you every Sunday brings me so much peace. Thank you so much, beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all's support so deeply. All right, let's do some affirmations. This is real simple. Repeat after me. I am blessed. 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 All right, this next affirmation says, your mental health is a priority. Your happiness is essential. Your self-care is a necessity. We're going to change these to my. Repeat after me. My mental health is a priority. My happiness is essential. My self-care is necessary. My mental health is a priority. My happiness is essential. My self-care is a necessity. My mental health is a priority. Repeat after me. My happiness is essential. My self-care is a necessity. You are important. I just want to remind you of that. You are necessary here on this planet. You are needed. Please take care of yourself. Times are rough right now, and a lot of people have lost it. Before the pandemic, as a society, many societies, we weren't okay. And then we were pushed over the edge during the pandemic, and right now there are people who we've all the way fallen off. Even if you are doing good in your life, if you're any way connected to what is going on, the world itself is under a shroud of grief and pain. Take care of yourself. Those of us who are doing the best in this situation are taking care of ourselves. One breath, one day, one step, one moment at a time. Take care of yourself. Breathe. Breathe. If all you did today, if all you do on any given day is just survive the day, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You are needed. You are needed. You are needed on this planet. You are needed. Your purpose is beyond your family. Your purpose is beyond anything you can think of right now, but it's needed. Breathe and lean into your healing and focus on one breath, one moment, one sacred healing session at a time. Breathe. All right, let me check in with the comments. Thank you so much for the super chat raid, the Trey. I appreciate you. The earth elements are here to be used for magic and healing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Did LadySpeech pause for anyone? Yes, we are still experiencing these technical difficulties. Amber, you are needed, my dear. You are needed. Amber said, I really don't feel like I'm needed, not even by my family. You are, honey. You are. You're very much needed. You're very much needed. Your ancestors need you to be here. You need you to be here. I need you to be here. We need you to be here. Monica said, ooh, this affirmation hits hard. My mental health and well-being have been attacked this past week. Yes, it has. I know it has. So y'all take care of yourselves. You take care of yourselves. Take your baths, okay? A lot of you need this message. When we come off of this live, this reading today, I want you to attend to your spiritual self-care. So if this is taking a spiritual bath, and if you have simple Epsom salt or regular sea salt in a tub, go soak yourself in that. Wash your booty first. So a reminder about spiritual baths. You always need to wash your booty first, for real. You need to wash like you wash in your behind. Don't take a spiritual bath when you are literally dirty. Okay? Don't do that. Because the spiritual bath is not to scrub your booty, it's here to scrub your spirit. So take you a spiritual bath, okay? Do some smoke cleansing in your house or sweep the energy out your house. No matter what you do, you cleanse the energy out of your space. If you are little people, you can't cleanse the whole space. Cleanse the area that you occupy, okay? All right. Do some prayer, do some meditation, and do some deep breaths, okay? Spend some time doing some grounded work, okay? Get grounded in yourself, okay? Get grounded in yourself, all right? I want you to engage in some spiritual self-care because this is going to help you to recharge mentally, spiritually, and otherwise. This is going to help you move forward in this week, okay? You need to expect the fact that there is spiritual attack coming for you, all right? I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge this. Before I started this reading, I was very clear because I'm very clear that a lot of y'all do follow me because you love me and you receive the message. But there's a difference between followers and fans. And there are people who do follow me because they want to literally steal my content and use it to scam people and use it to harm people. And then there are people who follow me because they don't like me. There are people who have found my content because due to incels and due to racists on YouTube. Look it up. I've been passed around a few times on this app. I'm very clear that there are people who follow me with that energy. And I woke up with that heavy this morning, so I lit all the candles. I'm very clear that a lot of the audio issues are more than likely coming from that too. The spiritual interference is being run on my behalf because of the negativity that is being thrown my way. Okay. So because of that, I take the preemptive strike. Okay. I light my protective candles. I do my prayer work. I'm going to be taking my spiritual bath. I've been off course with my spiritual baths. I'm going to be back on course. I'm going to be upping my protection work. I've got a round of candle work and jar work that I'm about to do to make sure every single one of these people who've been coming for me are held accountable and get what they get from it. All right. I want you to expect the attack coming. I want you to expect that things are going to be amped up for you. And I want y'all to go on the defense, okay? Do the things beforehand before things get rough. I want you to get on your affirmations, all right? Go buy some dry erase markers. One of my favorite things to do is write messages on the bathroom mirror for myself. Do whatever, get your affirmations locked and loaded and ready, okay? But do what you need to do to recharge, to take care of yourself, to go on the spiritual defense, okay? Because things have been hot and they're going to get even hotter, all right? All right, let's get back into the reading. Let's go into the Oracle Pogs deck. Number one, if you are a child of the 90s, you remember the Pogs game. So this is an homage to that. The homie, the friend of mine, Moon Pumpkin, is the one who created these Oracle Pogs, and they made this into a divination system. So if you want to pick up your own Oracle Pogs, go to moonpumpkin.com and you can order them. But as of today, this says stay woke. This is the stay woke oracle card. So there's a lot of us who've been experiencing an awakening. Politically, emotionally, when it comes to gender, sexuality, there's all kinds of awakenings people have been experiencing. We've been awakening to our own ascension and our own inner spirituality and growth. That's going to continue. That's going to continue. That is going to continue. Matua said, Pogs, I know, right? I know, but they're magical. Moonpumpkin.com. I'm going to leave all that information in the description when I post this video. But this is about the fact that you're going to continue to experience some awakening. You're going to, this week, in the next couple weeks, there's going to be a lot of light bulbs that are about to go off for you. A lot of light bulbs that are just going to ding ding. A lot of things, a lot of check marks are going to get checked. A lot of expansion happening. Kundalini's are going to rise. Like, expect that and lean into it. Lean into the awakening that's coming for me. Lean into the awakening that is coming, okay, for you. And also pursue it. Pursue it. And understand that there are levels to this. There's no final boss level to wokeness. There is always things to learn and to unlearn. There's always things to expand, okay? There's always things to expand, okay? So stay woke. Encourage growth, and also be prepared. Like I said, lots of aha moments are going to happen in the next couple weeks. Lots of like ding ding, I all of a sudden get it coming moments coming this week. Lots of like, oh my God, things make sense. Okay. So yeah. So, and Matua, I saw you said you're looking for them. So these are Oracle Pogs, Poggz. Pogs. Poggz, Oracle Pogs, moonpumpkin.com. Okay. All right. So that's a stay woke one. And then we have the abundance. Be grateful for what you have. Give thanks for what you have. Give thanks for what you have. Open yourself up to receiving more. There are many of us who our abundance magic and our abundance prayers are blocked because we're not open. We call for it, we want it, we desire it, but we're not open. Be open to the gifts that the universe, that creator, that people want to give to you. Be open to abundance. And please remember that abundance is not just about finances. Be grateful for the abundance of health, the wealth of love in your life. Be grateful for are you watching this on a computer or on a phone, which is basically a mini computer? Be grateful for that. Be grateful for that. Be grateful for that. Open yourself up for more and let yourself receive. Let yourself receive. Now, a word to financial abundance. Listen, say you want $1 million, and Spirit is like, okay, we agree to that. You should have $1 million. And so you ask Spirit for $1 million. So Spirit says, cool, I got you. But instead of giving you the $1 million, what they do is they give you a really great idea. And they say, work on that idea. And you say, I don't want to work on that idea. I want the $1 million. Spirit is like, okay, we hear you and we're going to give you the $1 million, but work on this idea. Because this idea is the thing that's going to get you your $1 million. A lot of times we ask for something and Spirit puts us on the road to it. And because it doesn't look like what we want it to look like, we end up denying the blessing. Even after Spirit said we can have it, but we need to put in a little bit of work for it. Make sure as we're calling for more abundance and Spirit approves us for that abundance, we're doing everything in our power from our end to support that abundance coming into our lives. Make sure we're supporting and we're open to that, okay? And also, again, give thanks for the abundance that you have. All right, we are going to do some more affirmations. How's everybody doing? If you are feeling this, if it's connecting, let me get an amen or a hallelujah in the comments. Let me go ahead and pass that collection plate again. The Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. And the PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. All right. How you newbies doing? You newbies okay? How you doing? How you holding up? This has definitely been a spanking. There's been some nurturing times to it, but there's been some spankings going on. Oh, Moon Pumpkin is in the building. So Matua, the person who created the Oracle Pogs, is in the building. Did you find it on the internet yet? I know you were working for it. If you don't, this is your opportunity to shout out to Moon Pumpkin. All right. Moon Pumpkin, your website is moonpumpkin.com, correct? Please put that in the chat so that people can go find the Oracle Pogs because they're freaking amazing. They're freaking amazing. They are. All right, a lot of hallelujahs, a lot of amens, a lot of hallelujahs, a lot of amens, a lot of hallelujahs, a lot of amens. I'm glad. Ashe, Ayu Bobo, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, Mateo. All right, put an Mateo in the comments if you know, and Ayu Bobo and Ashe, a blessed be, a hallelujah and amen. Yes. Welcome, Moon Pumpkin. Philip said we must open the doors. They usually don't just fall open for us. Exactly. Amber said, reminding myself to be grateful. Yes, honey. Yes. All right. Let's see. Whitney said, I used to do that. My mentor had a mirror that was full of affirmations, her aspirations, and the drawing of a beautiful peacock. I do that. The only reason why I don't do that now because I don't live by myself anymore and I have a shared bathroom. But I have a mirror inside of my room, so I'm going to start doing that. I used to do public bathroom affirmation. I don't go out as much as I used to, but I'm going to go back to carrying a dry erase marker in my purse, and I would just write like affirmations in public bathrooms. And because you need it sometimes. But prepare, y'all. This is spiritual warfare out here in these streets. It is spiritual warfare out here in these streets. So do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Raven said, just popped in, feeling heavy this morning. I'm glad I'm here, though. It is good to have you, Raven. It is good to have you. Matua said, just screenshotted it and sent it to my friend. Ooh, you found it good. Oop, yep, Moon Pumpkin. You about to get some business, girl, cause your Oracle Pogs are the truth. They are the truth. You know what I didn't do? This reading has been it's just been full of spirit. So I just been slacking on doing some of the things. I introduced my rock friends late to y'all. I forgot to introduce my crown to you. This is the tourmalated quartz crown in the building. Okay, I told you every week I was going to take you on a tour of my crowns. You've seen this one before and you're seeing it again, but I forgot to introduce this one to you. So this is that. Okay. Now let's get back into the affirmations. I literally picked these at random. We just talked about gratitude, and then this is this affirmation. I have a lot to be thankful for. Repeat after me. I have a lot to be thankful for. 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 Repeat after me. I have a lot to be thankful for. I have a lot to be thankful for. I have a lot to be thankful for. Repeat after me. I am not a prisoner of the past, and I only live in the moment. The way I enjoy life is to the fullest. I am not a prisoner of the past, and I live life only in the moment. That way I enjoy life to the fullest. I am not a prisoner of the past. I live only in the moment. That way I live life to the fullest. I am not a prisoner to the past. I live only in the moment. That way I enjoy life to its fullest. Do not let the past imprison you. Do not let the past imprison you. I love you guys. There be time. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Moon Pumpkin. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Matua said, the spiritual warfare is building too. We feeling it all around the world. Us workers been busy lately. That's real. That's really, really real, y'all. It's no joke out here in these streets, and it's gonna get worse. I am of the belief that there is definitely a new world being built. I am under the belief that there is better and brighter and more beautiful things coming. I do not have a dismal outlook on the future, but I know that before things get better, a destruction must happen. And that's just is what it is, and we are in it right now. The systems that we live up under are not sustainable. The earth is sustainable and infinite. The earth itself will take care of business the way the earth itself needs to take care of business. And these systems that have been created that are not sustainable are going to do what they're going to do, which is die out. And they are going to fight their way out as they go down. We are in the middle of that. Light workers activate. Healers stand up. This is your time. Take care of yourself, though, because there are powers at work that do not want you to do your job, which makes your job even more important, which makes you even more worth being here. You are part of the solution. You looking at this, you are part of the solution. You are part of the light. You have something to give here. So you must protect yourself. You must protect yourself so that you can keep giving until it's time to move on. Speaking of moving on, let's get into the African goddess rising deck. Medusa, rage. But rage is sacred, so honor it as such. If you are a person of color, if you are an indigenous person, if you are a marginalized person, you have every reason. If you're a human paying attention to what's going on the planet, you have every reason to be angry. So many of us have been survivors. You have every reason. I look at this earth and I'm so angry at how she is being treated, how people are being treated. I'm mad at the doozy that colonialism did to our world. Had indigenous people around the world left alone, where would we be? My rage is sacred. Rage is sacred, and it needs to be honored, and it needs to be identified, and it needs to be made room for, and it needs to be processed, and it needs to be channeled. This rage, I feel is potent and can be used as fuel when mixed with my love and directed towards It can fuel movements. It can move mountains. Respect your rage. Channel it. Direct it. Explore it, dissect it, know where it comes from. Channel it, because unchanneled rage, repressed and denied rage, will only hurt you and the people around you. But channeled rage can be used to change communities, to heal, to change lives. Rage is sacred. A lot of us have been taught not to give into rage by oppressive entities, that if you turned on your rage, they knew it should be directed at them. Rage is not something that you need to deny. You need to channel it, you need to explore it, you need to release it. You need to understand what its purpose is, use it for its purpose, and then let it go when it becomes a problem. Because again, unhealed, unchanneled, unchecked rage is a whole problem. Thank you so much, Dane, for your super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Channel that rage, baby. You have every reason to be mad. If you're paying attention to what's going on, you have every reason to be mad. If you're paying attention to what's going on in America, you have every reason to be mad. If you're paying attention to what's going on, pick any major first world government. Things are messed up. Pick a third world government. Things are messed up. Pick a place on the world. There is a war going on. You should be angry. There are people getting messed up everywhere. If you're paying attention, you should be angry. The rage is sacred, but channel it. Do not let it consume you to the point where it paralyzes you, to the point where you are messing up what you got going on. Channel it into the art, into the healing, into the exercise, into the community activism, into the projects, into your goals, into your dreams, into your daily run. Channel it. Channel it. Channel it. All right, we have, moving on, we're still in the Goddess Oracle deck. We have Aizan, which is all about miracles. You are a walking miracle. 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 When you actually literally get down to the science of the human body, we are miraculous beings. You are a miraculous being for everything. You are a miraculous being for everything you have survived. This miracle card has come to the plate to remind us that we are miracles, and sometimes you're gonna have to believe in miracles. You're gonna have to believe in them. You're gonna have to believe in them. Do you understand how many times my life has been touched with miracles? Y'all don't understand the power of prayer like I understand the power of prayer. If you don't believe in miracles, I have seen it with my own eyes. I have seen it. I have watched spirit work something. I have watched a powerful being work a magic, work a spell, work a something, and pull greatness out there behind and change the course of something. I've watched it. Believe in miracles, pray for them, believe in them, know that it can happen. Look for miracles, open yourself up to miracles, believe in the impossible. You have no idea how many times where I've needed the impossible to happen for me, and I called for it and spirit just brought it right on through. Believe in miracles, baby. Believe in miracles, baby. Believe in miracles, baby. Believe in miracles, baby. All right, let me check in with the comments. I feel like it's getting deep in the comments. Let's see. Ooh, spirit came back for this message. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. There was a question. Anybody else? Catherine said, anybody else notice the theme? The theme is coming through. The theme is coming through. Recommendations on how to dispose of a dresser, mirror, terrace, and the kids out of the room, wrapped it, warded it, bound it, they can still feel it. You're getting some. Okay. Catherine said it's huge. Y'all are giving some good. I'm reading the comments on what you're talking to with Catherine. Lock it, good information. Mirrors are known to be portals, so like a door, you don't want anyone coming through to lock it. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do that. All right, you guys are giving Catherine on regards to dealing with that energy of that mirror some really good information. I like the ideas of locking it. After you've done all that and you've gotten the mirror out of the house, clean your whole house spiritually. Clean the whole entire house, starting with the kids' room, starting with the place that that mirror was. A spiritual overhaul, and I would go there when the cleansing. I would do some type of smoke. First off, literally clean your house, okay? Before you do any type of spiritual cleansing, you need to make sure the literal space is clean. So pick everything up, do a deep cleaning on your house. After you do the deep cleaning on your house, you get all and dispose of anything else that doesn't need to be there. After you do the deep cleaning on your house, after you've gotten the mirror out, always start with the kids' room or start wherever that mirror was. Then you're going to do the spiritual cleansing on that house, okay? So you're going to then spiritually cleanse it. And I would go after that with a few methods. I would definitely do an herbal blend that is all about protection and cleansing. And I would burn it in every room and do a smoking out of the house. Make sure you open all the windows. I would do a floor wash. So if you have wood floors or linoleum, anywhere that there's wood or moppable floors, I would, of course, again, clean the house officially, do some basil and some protective cleansing herbs, and then mop the floor with that. Use pine saw, because that pine saw, the lemon one or the pine saw itself, if you look up the properties of pine, so I would use the pine salt and then maybe boil some water and do some herb water like basil and add that to it. I'll do the floor mopping. If you have carpet, then I would make like an herbal blend and sprinkle it on the carpet and then vacuum it up or, vacuum it up. So I would hit a floor wash. I would do the smoke cleansing. I would do a wall wash. So make a wall wash with some herbs and go over my walls with that, hit my windows with that, cleanse that house, baby. Now that you have gotten that, cleanse it out and kick the energies out, okay? After you do that, then after you spiritually cleanse the house, then you'll need to lock the house down again. So ward it, refresh the entire house, okay? Because that mirror was a portal. That mirror was a portal and things were coming back and through there. You didn't open, you need to close things down, close down portals. So start there. Start there. Just getting rid of that, and then like you call to your ancestor, divine on it too. So divine on it, divine. I mean, speak to the cards, speak to the pendulums, divine on forward movement. But I also like the advice that a lot of the people were giving you in the chat. Okay. Um. Let's see. Oh, Moon Pumpkin, tell your mommy I said hello. Tell your mama I said hello. Tell your mama said hello. Philip said they only cleanse any objects that you may receive from mother. If they are too toxic, don't eat them or possibly destroy them. Yes. Lady Speech, I have a question for you. Could I pick up negative energy by hearing anything from a narcissist? Yeah, hun. Again, and what Philip said is important. Now, if you have to get things from bad people, number one, don't. If you don't need it, then don't take it. Don't take it. But if you have to get things or you want some of those things that your narcissistic mother is going to give you, cleanse the holy hell out of it. And even then, take it to someone who can divine on it. Because sometimes some energies are just attached and it's not worth it. And so you're going to need to just throw the whole object away. But before you bring it into your house, and then, but I also said, ask yourself, do you even want it? This person, even if it's your mother, this person triggers the hell out of you. Do you even want it? Is it worth it? Are you gonna energetic, even if you clean the energy out of it, if you still are mentally, if you look at that object and you are traumatized because you still think of the person, is it even worth having that object? So ask yourself those questions and then cleanse the holy heck out of it, because energy definitely, anything you're given by anyone you don't like, you should always either not accept it or cleanse the holy heck out of it. Because that's how you invite a lot of crazy things into your life. So, and even just for strangers, if y'all pick up things from the thrift store, clean it energetically. If you anything actually, even if you pick it from up from the department store, people have been rifling through it, they've been touching it. Like, just make sure y'all get in the habit of energetically cleaning the things that come into your house. Okay, all right. Cash App Lady Speech, Venmo Lady Speech Sankofa, PayPal Lady Speech Sankofa at gmail.com. Let's go ahead and get some more affirmations going, my loves. Y'all still doing all right? Y'all still doing okay? I feel like this is a really heavy reading in a different way. This is a really heavy reading in a different way. Oh, and then after back to the mirror situation, after you cleanse that, you need to invite good energy. So someone said burning, there's cinnamon and other things and other herbs that you can use to invite your good spirits into the space. So anytime I'm cleaning out the energy, I invite the benevolent spirits of that space to be there. I invite, like my own ancestors, if we're residing in the space and cleansing my space, or if the space itself, like, the benevolent caretakers of that space, I invite them to be there, the good energy to be there. Okay? All right. Did we do affirmations? I don't know if we did affirmations, but we're going to do affirmations now. We're going to do affirmations now. I can hold on to love and let go of grief. Repeat after me. I can let go of love and, wait, excuse me. I can hold on to love and let go of grief. I can hold on to love and let go of grief. I can hold on to love and let go of grief. I can hold on to love and let go of grief. I can hold on to love and let go of grief. I can hold on to love and let go of grief. I can hold on to love and let go of grief. I can hold on to love and let go of grief. This affirmation says, scars tell a story of where you've been. They don't dictate where you're going. Scars tell the story of where you've been. They don't dictate where you're going. Scars tell the story of where you've been. They don't dictate where you're going. Scars tell the story of where you've been. They don't dictate where you're going. Scars tell the story of where you've been. They don't dictate where you're going. Yes, my dears, there's no shame in having scars. There's no shame in having scars. There's no shame in having scars. Amy said, work with your house spirits, your land spirits, plant spirits that are in your home too for added protection. You know what? Thank you so much for saying that, Amy, in regards to just protecting your house. Get to know the plants outside of your house. Get to know the things that naturally grow. A lot of times, there are protective elements that you can work with that already exist outside of your home. Get to know the things inside of your home. Even down your house plants are, everything contains multitudes. We were talking about that earlier in the reading. So you yourself contain multitudes, but so does the plant in structures around you. Research the plants that you have in your home. Research the plants that you have in your home because they may be adding to the protective energy of your home. Research the type of bugs that tend to be around your home, or the type of animals around your home, because you can utilize that energy to help protect you. You can lean into that energy to help the magic that you need to do around your home and household. Okay. All right, good people. And once again, I want to say shout out to my sugar honey dumpling. Shout out to all of my supporters. The way y'all hold each other down in the comments is phenomenal. Y'all be going off and having whole side conversations, supporting each other. There's times when I don't really need to thoroughly address a question because y'all have thoroughly addressed it. Thank you guys for just loving on each other so well in the comments. Thank you guys for supporting each other in the comments. Thank you guys for supporting me in the comments. Just thank you. Y'all are the best. You literally are the best. Okay, last cards of the reading. All right. This has been a heavy reading. In my opinion, it's been absolutely 1,000% worth it. But yeah, sometimes you just got to move through some things, and this is about moving through some things, And I do believe this is the theme of this week, utilize your tools to move through this week. You will be presented with challenges, but you can get through it. You can process through it. There will be heaviness, but rely on your support system and rely on the support that spirit gives you when it gives it to you. Okay. All right. So We're going to move on to the Angels and Ancestors deck. Remember, all of this is going to be listed in the description. So, from the Oracle Pogs and where you can get those to the cards and all that stuff. Okay? So, the seer, see beyond the current situation. So, we all have some type of intuition. 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 Utilize it. Trust your instincts to see deeper into the situations. This card is also about reading between the lines. Listen to what is being said and listen to what is being left unsaid. Listen to the unspoken messages that are coming through, okay? This is about looking deeper into situations as well. Looking deeper, seeing the bigger picture, okay? Not just looking at the illusionary things, but this is about looking deeper into things as well. A message coming through from this card is also trust your seers. There are times when spirit is going to put people who are going to give you a divination, who are going to give you the message. I trust spirit to give me my messages when they need to come. So when I get a reading, all the readings I've ever gotten, I've needed to get, and I got them right on time. When I need a message, it finds me, whether I'm scrolling down on my timeline on social media, whether I'm just randomly out and about in my day, okay? Trusting that. Let's see. Someone said, how do you work with your intuition to get it to recognize it more? You know what, Amy? I'm going to do a whole video on that because that is a question that I've been asked before. That is a question that I've answered before. That is not a question I don't mind answering it, but I understand now that I need to do a whole video on that. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. The short answer to recognizing your intuition is recognizing first, if you aren't good with understanding and recognizing your intuition and gut instincts, the first thing you need to do to get to the root of is looking at why, looking at how you got indoctrinated out of trusting it. Once you answer that question, it gets to be much easier to then access your intuition and to trust your intuition. But before you can trust your intuition, you need to unravel why you're not in contact with your intuition and why you don't trust yourself. Heal around those things first, and once those are healed, it'll be real. Then it's actually the process of trusting and connecting to your intuition is quite easy, but you have to do some healing around why you got here and how you got here. All of us were really indoctrinated in very similar ways how to not trust our intuition. You have to unravel that for yourself, though. I'll do a whole video about that to go a lot more in depth about that. Okay. But trust yourself, trust the messages that you get from spirit. Spirit's going to be talking to you. I know for me, spirit uses children a lot to speak to me. Actually, spirit will use anything. Spirit will use my social media. It uses my friends. It uses my family. It uses my entertainment. It uses my music. It uses whatever it is at its disposal to talk to me. And it also uses all of these things because I am open to it. Because I'm open to spirit. Because I have developed language developed between me and all of my spiritual team. Spirit is able to utilize everything in my world in order to speak with me. So really just opening up to seeing and trusting the messages you're getting from the Most High, the messages you're getting from your spiritual team, and also the messages you're getting from your own intuition, okay? And the last card of the reading is the She-Wolf, Unleash the Wild Within. You are an animal. You are part of Mother Nature. Humans in these societies, colonization has made us separate ourselves. That's the why. That's Mother Nature. We gotta go back into. You are Mother Nature embodied. We're not separate from Mother Nature. Colonialism has separated us from the forest. You are the forest. You are the ocean, and you need to go back and connect with that. You need to connect with your primal self, your animalistic self. We like to demonize animalistic behavior, but look at most animal societies. They're way more humane than humans have been. Go outside and touch grass. Go outside and hug trees. Go get into the stream. Go get into the ocean. Go climb a mountain. Go climb a hill. Go lay down on the earth. Go realize and reconnect with your Mother Earth. Recognize the wild as it exists in you. Accept it, open up to it, and when you do, a wealth of wisdom is going to come to you. Power, peace, connectedness. You are the wild. Philip said, remember to bring bug replacement. Yeah, repellent. Yep. Honey, yeah. Let me tell you something about having a bald head. I love it. And so do the bugs, and I don't like that. I got bit the other day and I cussed the whole world out. I got bit on my head and all the bugs were all the MFers. It was all the bitches. I was going off like F Mother Earth. Mother Earth can kiss my butt. But I forgot to put on my witchy concoction that keeps the bugs away. Yeah, go touch some grass. But if you got allergies, take your medication, okay? Go connect with wild. Go connect with the wild. Go connect with the wild outside of you so that you can connect with the wild inside of you. So that you can connect with the wildness of Mother Earth. And like, we have classified the wilderness as this untamed thing, as this thing that has no rhyme or reason. But when you sit with the chaoticness of the ocean or the forest or the jungle, what you're going to come into agreement with, what you're going to discover is that there is an organization to everything, a sacred organization. It's so interesting to me. I read this article a couple weeks back that was like, science is just now discovering the trees can talk to each other. And there's this whole, and I'm like, this is what indigenous society has been telling you. What you look at as untamed and chaotic, actually there's an order to everything. When we give into the wild, this is not this idea. When you give into the wildness of yourself, you aren't unchecked. You aren't this thing that is destructive. There is order in the wild. There's order there. There's hierarchy. There's a space for everything. Giving into the wild parts of yourself isn't about becoming this free-for-all thing that gives no care about anything around it. It actually is this process of becoming even more connected and in balance with your environment. Go give into the wildness inside of you. Connect with it. Connect with the wildness that is the sequoia tree that you are. Connect with the wildness that is the two-legged and three-legged that you are. Connect with the wild in you and outside of you. Connect. 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 All right, y'all, let's do a couple of affirmations. This reading has been heavy. We've had audio issues throughout. I do believe it's for a lot of reasons. I also think there's no coincidences. The nature, when sometimes it just depends. There's been a few readings where the messages got so heavy and so deep and spirit was so thick, it did affect technical difficulties and all that. So thank you for all of you who just pushed through. When it got better, it got better. Thank you for all of you who listened up and tuned in. Let me go ahead before we say this affirmation. The Cash App is LadySpeech, passing that collection plate. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. The PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Always feel free and empowered to show your financial appreciation. Once again, I want to thank you all for supporting each other in the comments. You always come through for each other. You always support each other, and I appreciate this. If you saw this reading live, you're right on time. If you're seeing it reposted, you're right on time. If you saw this at the beginning, if you saw part 1 and part 2, you're right on time. If you came in the middle, came in the end, you were right on time. No matter when you saw this, there was a message in this for you. I appreciate every single one of you for your support. Thank you so much for just loving me and pushing through with me, for just being there for me. Thank you for all of you who consider me safe space. Thank you all for listening to me. Thank you all for trusting me. Thank you. I absolutely love you. I absolutely love you. So thank you. Thank you for y'all's comments. Just thank you. Just thank you. I could keep saying it forever. Let me check in with these comments. Growing the ability to hear what's Matua said, growing the ability to hear what's been spoken and not just listen to the noise. Exactly. Exactly. Moon Pumpkin said your power breaks technology. I appreciate you, baby. I love you. Catherine said they're telling us to listen up. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, good people. Let's do some affirmation. Let's do some affirmations. Now, this is for my trans family. So, if you are trans, identify as trans. This is for you. If you don't identify as trans, just hold some space as our trans family affirms themselves. This says, I enjoy being in this trans body. 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 All right, let's do another affirmation. This says, live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. Live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. Live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. Live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. Live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. Live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. Live your beliefs and you can turn the world around. All right, good people. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Thank you for just loving me and supporting me. Thank y'all for joining. All the new members who joined today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are absolutely wonderful. I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate. Did I lose you? We're still here? Are we still here? Okay, we're still here. Oh my god, I scared myself to death. I thought I exited out of here. My bad. So thank you, thank you, thank you just for your support. Thank y'all for loving me. Thank you for joining. Thank you to all the new members who joined. It makes me feel so happy. Just thank you. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. This next few months is going to be great. Of course, I'm really going to pop off on the Patreon this week. We're officially launching that. So that's under LadySpeech Sankofa for the Patreon. All the things, the GoFundMe to help support me on my endeavor to get my podcast up is coming. All kinds of just wonderful things are in the works, okay? From a mentorship program, all kinds of things. I'm just rolling out the big guns for all of you, and I just appreciate you all for being here on this journey. And with that being said, I don't want to take up all your time. I just want to take up just a little bit of your time, just a little bit of your time. And now that I've done that, it is time to say goodbye. I love you all so deeply and oh so very much. I appreciate you. I could say that forever. So I'm just gonna stop saying that because I literally can just thank y'all and sing about it and love on y'all. But it's time to go. So enjoy your Sunday. Engage in some spiritual self-care. And I will see you, God, Goddess, God willing, in the next video. Mwah. Mwah. I love you. 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 Peace.